Good morning, sir. This is me, Tina Zamangia, student of Australian Commercial Law. I am presenting this video with the purpose of describing a case relating to offer can be made to the world as a part of a component of my assignment of the unit. For the region, I have chosen case of Carlill versus Carbolic Smoke Bulb Company of 1893. Which I have referred from our textbook Australian Commercial Law by Donald and Tron. I've chosen this case for the presentation as I wanted to focus on one of the parts of very important component of contract, the offer. Without offer, there will be no acceptance and ultimately no agreement will be there. Without an agreement, there will be no contract. As in the assignment, we need to choose a case that is vital in Australian law of contract. I've chosen the case related to offer. The case states that fact that the offer can be made to the whole world. As at first, I would like to highlight the scenario of the case. A company called Carbolic Smoke Bulb produced Carbolic Smoke Bulb, which was designed to prevent its user from influenza, colds, or any disease. The company advertised its product as the company will pay £100 reward to any person who becomes sick with influenza after using a smoke bulb as per the printed direction provided along with the smoke bulb. That after having the bulb 3 times daily for 2 weeks. For showing the sincerity, the company had deposited £1,000 with Alice Bank, Reset Street, which was included in the advertisement. Looking at the advertisement, Mrs. Carlill purchased the ball and used it as directed, but she became sick with influenza. Carlill came for the reward of £100. The company refused to pay and claimed that the advertisement was only invitation to trade. Carlill, the plaintiff, then issued the company defendant for the reward. Now, moving forward with the technique of describing the issue of the case, rules arose, the application and drawing conclusion using RF method, I'd like to highlight the main issue of the case. The main issue of the company is the company liable for the payment of the reward of £100 to Mrs. Carlill, who used the smoke bulb as instructed, though caught with the influenza. Moving on to the rules applicable to the case, the rule of offer that offer can be made to the world. Rule of communication of acceptance. The other rule that applies is fulfillment of rules of consideration. Other rule is it's beyond mere sales proof. And the presentation are in simple language. These are the rules that applies to the case. Now I'm going to talk on the application of rules on the fact of the case. As the offer can be made to individual or to the world, the advertisement of company is an offer to the world. As offer requires acceptance to form the agreement to enter into the contract, here offeree Mrs. Carlill has accepted the offer through her performance as per the printed direction given in the smoke bulb. Also, in the advertisement, it was not mentioned that the notice of advertisement is required. In the case, there is fulfillment of requirement of consideration, which is done via Mrs. Carlill caught influenza despite of her performance as per direction. The company received benefit on consumption of bulb by the company. The advertisement is promised beyond the mere puff. The company has shown sincerity by depositing £1,000 in the bank. The advertisement even clearly states the time as 3 times daily for 2 weeks. So it is simple and specific. Finally, drawing conclusion of the case, as acceptance of the offer was done by conducting the term of the contract, an unilateral contract, the court held that the advertisement being clear enough on acceptance of the offer and on the ground that it was an offer to the world that Mrs. Carlill accepted, the court held that it was a valid contract and Mrs. Carlill was entitled to sum of £100. Thank you.